Community, here's Burcher and Mike Smith.
Hello? Okay, thank you. It's just Burcher. Actually, Mike Smith is my backup support out here somewhere, giving me some love. Okay, as John said, I'm Burcher. I've been skateboarding for 38 years. 1979 right there. I've also owned and operated Precision Skateboards for 26 years. We've had 4 different locations, the first 3 of which have all been bulldozed. We're currently in Gateway Mall right now, and we can't wait to move. There have been a lot of changes over the last 26 years in the history of skateboarding, but one thing has kind of remained a constant. Lincoln has been behind the times in giving the youth of our city popular activities to do. Why is it that in Arvada, Colorado, a population 109,000 people, they have this awesome concrete skate park on the left, when Lincoln, 225,000 population, have an inferior, outdated, above ground ramps like you see on the right? Skateboarding has grown and changed substantially over the years, and Lincoln has failed to keep up. There are actually worse places to skateboard than Lincoln. This is Eagle, Nebraska right here. But Lincoln has failed to keep up with towns its size. So what do skateboarders do when they don't have a place to go? They do it themselves. Skateboarders are DIY people. Contrary to the stereotype of the pot-smoking, graffiti-spraying slackers, skateboarders are out there making stuff happen. They come from all walks of life. There are over 14 million skaters in the U.S. And at Mike Smith's nonprofit organization, which is here in Lincoln, Skate Park, there's 2,500 registered members. So what do these guys do? They hold contests in ditches and parking lots like this one here. They skate 430 miles across the state to raise money for the indoor skate park. Actually, sometimes things get a little bit weird out on the open road. But skaters have done this twice now, and it's pretty darn amazing. I think we were the first people to ever skateboard across the state of Nebraska, in fact. Another thing we do is something called Skate for Change that the skateboarders started. Youth go out, hop on their skateboards, and go give donated things to the homeless, like water, socks, clothing items, food, whatever they can do to help the homeless out. They do this on a weekly basis, and there's usually 20 to 40 kids out there. The other things these guys like to do, they build obstacles. The city hasn't provided the kinds of things in our skate parks that we'd like to see, so these guys have built ledges, rails, platforms, all the things that the city skate parks don't provide. A little hardship there in the ditch. The other thing we've done is build public skate parks. The one currently going on, that just closed recently, is Bay 198 at the mall. It's temporarily closed, but we'll be opening October 27th again. It's all skate labor. Did you know that there are over 50 ball diamonds in Lincoln, unused 7 months out of the year in a sport that's steadily declining in popularity? Skateboarding has shown steady growth in popularity, and the 2 small facilities we have would fit in 1 ball diamond and probably cost less than 1 ball field. When was the last time you saw baseball players clearing off a ball diamond to get a few games in during the snow? Skateboarders build their own facilities in their backyards and driveways too. A lot of epic sessions have gone down in these backyard ramps, and the only thing that infuriates is the homeowners' insurance companies. So, what thing is the city provided for our youth? What happens when our youth outgrow the children's museum and boo at the zoo? What happens when you're 13 years old and you're over it? What are my kids going to have to look forward to when they're 13? Are they going to have a fun, exciting side place to exercise? Hey, here's a great idea. What would happen if the city wrote a check for a skate park instead of writing tickets for kids skating illegally downtown? If skateboarding isn't a crime, let's prove it. Let's give our youth something that shows them our support. Let's not make them go into abandoned ditches and abandoned buildings to do the things that they love to do. Skateboarding provides an awesome feeling, a sense of freedom, creativity, and accomplishment that most other sports don't. Let's bolster this and not squash it with lackluster facilities. Instead of outdated current skate parks, let's have a state-of-the-art, innovative, lighted skate park in Lincoln. People will visit from all over the U.S. and the Midwest and spend their money here, and it will save our kids from having to drive to Omaha, Denver, and Kansas City, where they're driving on a regular basis to skate places like this. It's past time for Lincoln to get behind this project, which has been in proposal for over 20 years, and it starts with us. Thank you.